Hello, hello, hello. Well, can't turn the music off. Hello. It is I. Oh. It is I. Hello. Hello, everyone. It is I. It is I, Miss May. Here to read your tarot. Here to read your tarot. Is the music too loud? I want to make sure everybody can hear me. Is the music too loud? Hello. Oh, good. All right. Well, tonight I'm here to give free tarot out to anybody who shows up in chat. And I'm here to go over some of the zodiac signs I wasn't able to get to during our last stream, which I have a list. I have a list. It is Gemini, Cancer, Libra, blah, 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 blah. So, how is everybody? How is chat? I got my coffee? Is it pronounced coffee or coffee? I don't know. I got it up and running. You can see it. You can see it up there. You can see it up there. It's up there, on top. So it's Lady Lapine Tarot. So if you feel like tipping when I read your tarot, if you wish to make it not free anymore, but rather tipped, I would greatly appreciate that. That's why I set it up. I'm also very happy with our new tarot setup here, our new layout. I'm shuffling the cards before we started. And we have had Judgment fall out multiple times. Now, I don't like that my phone is buzzing. How do I make that stop? Oh, it's Miku telling me to take my meds. That's fine. So, yeah, thank you. I'm glad you like the spread. This is a cloth, a tarot cloth that came with the Mirror Oracle and the Marigold Tarot. I'm pretty happy with it. Got it as a gift. Very, very happy with it. And let's see. So, Judgment has fallen out twice while I've been hanging out here before chat, before turning on, just kind of shuffling. And that makes me think, see, Judgment, Scales. I am not the zodiac person. Which sign? Libra. Okay, Libra's the scale. We haven't done Libra. So that makes me think that we should do Libra first. So since chat's pretty quiet, I'm going to go ahead and run Libra. Run through Libra for now until the solstice. Unless somebody comes in and asks for their free reading. So, What does Libra need to... Oh, that was quick. That was quick, Libra. Quick and a little nervous. We got the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords, which is a painful card. I ranted about this last time I was on stream. I don't like when people are too afraid of the Swords deck. They're not as scary as they're made out to be, but the 3 of Swords is definitely an unwelcome visitor most of the time. 7 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups reversed. 8 of Swords. What is going on with you, Libra? Are you good? Are you good, Libra? Because it seems like your love life is not good. Libra, I'm worried. Yeah, I'm worried that you just had a breakup. I'm worried that you're finding this video right after a breakup, Libra, and I'm sorry. But if there's one thing to come out of it, you did the right thing. That 8 of Swords, you were in a bad situation, but you were careful about it and you made it out unscathed. And actually, 7 of Coins, it's going to turn out better in the long run. So you're grieving right now. You're clearly not okay, and you're in breakup mode. But cards say it's going to turn out fine. It's going to be better for your emotional stability. It's going to be better for your, probably if you're in school, maybe you're in school, it's going to be better for your schooling. It's going to be better for your finances. Yeah, it's going to be better for you all around. This was not the person you were supposed to be with, Libra. Wow. I don't usually do a lot of love readings. It's not really my style. I know that's what most people ask for, but this one was kind of spontaneous, Libra, and I'm just all fell out at once. So sorry to hear it. My condolences. Okay, well, that was a quick one for Libra. Let's see if Libra can get anything nice out of this. Let's see if Libra can get like some happy messages. That was all from my pagan cats. Libra, we're going to try out the Crow Tarot because they are funny little clown dudes who just want to have a good time. I think that they might be able to help figure out how to make you smile. High Priestess reversed. Maybe, yeah. How my person feels about me. How my family does this look. Any good news? Yeah. Thanks for coming in, Mrs. Tyler. Let me finish up this reading for Libras, and then I will answer your question. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. Queen of Wands, 5 of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups. Ooh, interesting. Okay, Libra. Are you going on a trip with... This is giving, like, this is the couple. This is the couple to me. Doesn't matter about gender, doesn't matter about power, about energy. But this isn't the one you just broke up with. This is not the one you just broke up with. This is somebody else that you're going to want to be silly with. Don't get too serious with it. Just kind of have fun. And maybe 5 of Swords reversed. 5 of Swords reversed. Yeah, that's another don't be serious, don't fight, don't push, just kind of have fun. Just have fun and roll with the punches, let it happen, and you'll be good. Okay, Libra, that feels much better. That feels much better. Go have fun with your friend. Go have fun with your best friend. And don't be serious about it. Do silly stuff. Okay, Mrs. Tyler, let's try you out. How my person feels about me, how my finances look, or any good news. Start off with Old Faithful. It's my Pagan Tarot, Pagan Cats Tarot. Thanks for stopping in. I'm really glad. It always makes me happy when people stop in. What's your person? Oh. Oh my. Okay. We got the Knight of Cups. We've got the 7 of Wands reversed, and we've got the Hermit. They feel like you're somebody who doesn't take up energy from them. They're very independent. They're very adventurous, maybe. And it feels like normally people kind of rub them the wrong way. They are maybe very introverted and adventurous at the same time, and they just don't like hanging out with people. They kind of feel like people drain them. You, on the other hand, don't drain them. You're somebody who they feel alone with in a good way, in a really good way. Can I get some clarification on the 7 of Wands? I'm interested in what that is about. Because this has nothing to do with your finances. I think all 3 of these cards are about your person. Oh, yeah, 6 of Swords reversed. Feels like the same card, doesn't it? With all these sticks being shaken at this cat, all these swords pointing at this one. That really feels like it's saying the same thing. Which makes me think, let me just make sure. Yeah, they might be feeling, because see, upright, these cards are very anxious. Upright, these cards are very anxious, which is why I told you they feel at peace and at home with you, right? Since they are upside down, meaning somewhat of the opposite. But since they both fill out together, I do worry that they have some underlying anxiety. Maybe not even about you, but just like overwhelming anxiety about the world, about something. Their job, their health, their career, their passion project, I don't know. And it doesn't have to do with you, but if you're worried about them like always feeling anxious, maybe this is these are your cards to say that's not you. That's not you. Them being anxious, that's not you. They like the feeling of how alone they feel with you, how comfortable they feel with you, how undrained they feel with you, how easy it is to be with you, as compared to the rest of the outside world, which is very scary. How's that sound, Mrs. Taylor? Did that sound good? Did that sound right? I hope that was helpful. Hope that was the answer you needed. Sounds great. Good. I'm glad. So I'm going through tarot signs and doing tarot readings as well. Would you mind sharing what tarot sign you are if you want to stick around for that, if I haven't already done yours? Otherwise, I might just go in chronological order. Virgo. Okay, yeah, I've already done Virgo, but let's see. It's Gemini season if you want a starting point. Yeah, I haven't done Gemini. I haven't done Gemini yet. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'll watch the replay. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I hope that it gives you something. It's for now until solstice. So we're going to start with Gemini here. Oops, oh my. Oh my, they all flew out. What's so important? What's so important to tell Gemini? We've got the Wheel reversed. We've got the Two of Pentacles. We've got the Ten of Wands reversed. You love to see it. You love to see it. Ten of Wands reversed. Okay. Ooh, okay, Gemini, you're getting a second chance at something. You're getting a second chance at... What's going on with your ascendant? Oh, yeah. Is Gemini your ascendant? So, you're getting a second chance at financial success, maybe. It is not a new cycle, but you are leaving burdens behind. You are leaving burdens behind, Gemini. And I'm really interested in this Wheel reversed, because if you're letting things go that are costing you money, if you are being smart about your finances, if you are moving on, if you're cutting yourself off the grid, what's up? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by Queen of Cups? You can't just tell me Queen of Cups. You can't just see Queen of Cups and leave. Emperor. Two of Cups reversed. Again. It's the second time it's shown up today. Huh. This feels like... This feels like family. This feels like I don't, huh. Usually, y'all are a little clearer than this. Gemini, you're being tricky. See, you want to say, oh, these are a couple and they're breaking up. No. No, these are not a couple. This is only to do with the Emperor. And it's about loss. The Emperor loses something, but not in the same way that you are losing your burdens. It's a more emotional loss. I think you are the Queen of Cups. You are the Queen of Cups, and you're handling this with grace. You're handling this with beauty and dignity, and grace is really the best word for it. You're letting something go gracefully, beautifully. It's going to be a big kind of second chance for you financially, and it might hurt someone. It might hurt somebody, the Emperor, or this might be coincidental. It might be that it has nothing to do with them, and coincidentally, someone in your life will be hurt. Hi, DC. Yeah, of course you can ask a question. We're going through Gemini's tarot right now, and then I'd love to do yours. I'm going to ask... going to ask Litha about this spread. What's up with the Emperor and the Two of Cups? Oh, citrus fruits. It's time to surrender to your unraveling. Allow the waking sight to expand and illuminate you. Surrender to your unraveling. That would make sense with the wheel there, with a letting go, with the 10 of Wands. It would make a lot of sense to say surrender to your unraveling. And you're doing it with grace, you're doing it with dignity. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. We'll put that in the queue after DC. So Gemini, you have something big happening, possibly in quite a quote-unquote unraveling. Oh, thank you for the subscription. But you're going to handle it so well. You're going to come out of it strong and warm. Someone around you might not like what you do, but that's on them. That's not on you. That's on them. That's not on you. And it's not irreparable. It's not irreparable. You guys can get through it. It's not something to be scared of. Something big. Oh, when will you get married? What a question. I don't usually get when questions. Let's try that out. When? When will you get married? Which deck? Which deck would have fun with that? Ooh, ooh, the crows. Ooh, the crows. So this is the Urban Crow Oracle. That's who we're going to play with real quick. I think that they'll have a lot of fun with a win. When will I get married? Oh, oh, oh. Survival. Survival. Winter? Wintertime? Distance? Ooh. Ooh, is it a destination wedding? A wintertime destination wedding. That's what it's giving. Let's try the tarot. Let's try the Crow Tarot, see what they say. Ooh. We've got the 6 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. We've got these big, big sunflowers here. 7 of Swords is often about like biting off more than you can chew, but it works out anyway. Like, you're not going to get everything done, but it's not a huge deal, right? It's good on you for trying. Like, that's kind of the thing. Good job for trying and like trusting yourself with a huge, huge task, right? Even if it doesn't all get done. 6 of Cups. What's the 6 of Cups doing here? What are you up to? Yeah, so that's about like family and like memories, childhood memories. What is the 6 of Cups doing here in a wedding reading? Can I have an explanation for that, please? Are you just saying like get as far away from your hometown as possible? But you're upright. What's up with that? Are you saying like parental figures are involved? What's up? What's the vibe? What's the 6 of Cups doing here? Ooh, that's too many cards. There's, I can't read all of those. Temperance. 5 of Coins. Okay, so it's not an open bar. 5 of Coins. The 6 of Cups. Okay. That makes a little bit of sense because the 5 of Coins is about relationships, right? It's about bringing 2 families together. So it makes sense for a wedding. Temperance. Again, that's kind of like a controlled celebration. It reminds me of the Strength card, Temperance does. So maybe it should, but it's a beautiful show of what you can do even though you don't have to. So it feels like you're gonna have, so maybe this isn't a date. Clearly, this isn't a date for when, but it does feel like it's a big destination wedding in the winter with your family. Big destination wedding in the winter with your family. How's that sound, DC? Does that feel good? Oh, destination wedding. Like when people say, oh, my wedding's going to be in Hawaii. Oh, my wedding's going to be in India. I'm going to New Zealand for my wedding. Next year. Yeah, it didn't really give a date. It just said survival, which I think is winter time. I think it's winter time. But I don't know. Oh, you are from India? So, yeah. So I think that It'll be far away from your home. It'll be big, it'll be happy, and I think it'll be in the winter time, but I don't know what year. I hope that's okay. So, what was the next question? Oh, you're welcome. A general read. Oh, that's fine. Mystery says you don't necessarily know who I'm referencing. Also, a Leo. Okay. Yeah. So let's see. General read. General read. General read for a Leo. How are they doing? What's coming up in their recent future? Two of coins. Again, second time that showed up today. You see, you got two little birds here. This is a very, very unique way of saying the two of coins. They got two little birds here and a grenade that they've just pulled the pin out of. But it looks old. It looks old, like it's not going to go off, and they're going to go off and use that pin to build their nest. Sort of a grudges heal kind of thing. Ooh, and the sun. Okay. So I'm getting a lot of power from this person, which a lot of solar power from this person, which makes sense if they're a Leo, right? Yeah. Yeah. But it looks like things are going up for them. They might be in the middle of a lot of hard work, but it's definitely something that they want to do and something that's going to pay off big time. Hierophant reversed. They are their own teacher. They don't need anyone. If they're worried that they need a teacher, they need a guider, they need I don't know, they need a counselor. I mean, everyone should have therapy. Everyone should go to therapy. Everyone should have a therapist. But if they are worried that they need professional counseling, or like counseling as in professional, like business counseling, or art mentorship, or spiritual guidance, that they don't. Tell them straight up, they don't need that. They have it all under control themselves. They are the sun. They are the sun, and they are going somewhere. They're going to get done what they want to get done, and they don't need a teacher. One more card, please, because I'm interested, especially in the sun. What's that about? So I know that they are powerful. I know that they're going to do what they need to, and they don't need help. But what is it that they're going to do? Three of Wands. They're going to make something. They're going to make something with others, and it's going to be really beautiful. They're going to make a business. They're going to make a community. They're going to make a big piece of art. I don't know what they're going to make, but they're making something, and they don't need help. Like, they need people, they need help, but they don't need a leader. They are the leader. Okay, mystery friend. I hope that that was nice and helpful. I hope that's what you needed to hear. I hope that's what you needed to ask. Oh, I'm getting too many decks out. Got too many decks out. I gotta start putting them away. I love the voice and the calmness. I'm seriously smiling so big. Wow, this is spot on. Oh! Yay, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. I love it when I can make it happen. A strategist, and I haven't pulled the plug because I didn't feel right. Yeah, you don't need it. You don't need it. You can do that yourself. You're too powerful. You're too good, and I have a strong idea of who you are. Goosebumps. Yeah, I know who. I'm so glad I got to help. Yay! Is there anybody else in chat who wants a reading who hasn't gotten one yet? A general for Stephanie. Yeah. I'll tell you again, I don't usually do general readings. They don't usually end up that well. Oh. King of Wands. Okay, something's going on with your passion, and I think I might know what it is. You're succeeding in it. You're trying out creativity. You're trying out new hobbies, and they are working. Who would have thought? Who would have known? This is what I'm saying about general readings. They're just telling you what I already know. You're brave. Yeah. Oh, are they going to go quiet now? Oh, there they are. We got the Emperor, brave. Queen of... Ooh. Ooh, those two came up together for Gemini. So, general reading. You're brave, you're big, you're strong. Your hobbies are doing good. You're living life. You're in control. You're in a good spot. Not a lot is bothering you right now. And you should take advantage of that by really leaning into the things that are going well. Really lean into your hobby. Really lean into the sense of peace and control you might have about it. And kind of let yourself relax into the emotional stillness it gives. That's your general reading. I told you not all of them go the way that the Leos did. Katarina, hello. Yeah, I would love to do a reading. And actually, the cards were just spat out at me. Right, anything Spirit wants you to know. Well, apparently they want you to know about the Seven of Swords. Apparently they want you to know about the Seven of Swords, which is usually about, like, betrayal. Oh, we got the seven. Ooh, double sevens. Yeah. I'm always happy to have people here. Always happy to do readings. And I'm excited about your double 7. What's going on here? You might be a little... What's up? Spirit's saying you might be a little paranoid right now. You might be a little wigged out by something. And... Oh, come on. Can we get a conclusion to this? Because I'm interested in where this is going. What else does Spirit want to say about this? Oh. Keep falling on the floor. Ah. Yeah. So you're feeling a little wigged out. You're feeling a little paranoid, maybe. And Spirit wants to tell you, ooh, it's okay. It's okay. Everything's actually fine. There might be a small amount of real danger, but it's not as big as your racing heart is telling you it is. In reality, this is a small issue that, I don't know, one of Pentacles makes me think that it's something you could pay somebody just a little bit of money and like stop stressing about it. So maybe you're really worried because, I don't know, your house is just super overwhelmingly dirty and that's causing you a lot of stress. And that stress is real, but Spirit's like, hey, it's not gonna kill you. You're gonna be okay. Maybe like pay one of your friends to come over in pizza to help you clean. It's a really simple solution to something that feels overwhelming. And it's okay to simmer down and trust that you're gonna be okay. Does that feel right, Katerina? Does that feel like it relates to you right now? Kind of does? Yeah, okay. I'm actually going to pull out Litha again because I want to give you one more card. Actually, no. Litha is at the deck. I want to give you one more card from Imbolc because she's telling me that something in here is for you. Oh, all of the cards are falling on the floor today. What is up? Ooh, bathing ritual. Bathing ritual. So my Imbolc deck is a oracle deck, and she's very good at self-care. She's very good at like giving you very specific self-care to do. And a bathing ritual is her recommendation right now. It says, with you, water spirit, I wash away what no longer serves me and drink in spells that call for healing. So, putting some herbs in your shower, putting some flowers in your bath, putting on some music, turning the lights off. That might be what you need right now. Maybe the cards have been hyped for today. Yeah, maybe. It's been 2 months since I've streamed tarot, at least. Since this is the my second. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. I'm so glad it's helpful. Yeah, since this is like technically my first tarot stream, since the last one was my debut, they might just be really hyped for today, yeah. There. Anybody else in chat who would like a reading for free if you haven't already got one? Otherwise, I think we can move on to Cancer. I think we can move on to Cancer and do a general Cancer reading. Anybody else in chat? Give it a few minutes because I know there's a little bit of a delay. Music's not too loud, right? It feels just right for me, but I can never tell for the audience. No? Okay. Looks like we are gonna do Cancer the Crabs, reading from now until solstice. Okay, Cancer. What is it that music seems fine over the phone? Okay, good. What is it that Cancer needs to know between now and solstice? Anything? You can't just go quiet on me. Oh, there we go. Oh. Sorry. Okay. 6 of coins reversed, which I'm paying special attention to that falcon right there. That falcon means something for Cancer. What else? What else is there? What else does Cancer need to know? Oh, fast. Lovers reversed. Now, a lot of people jump straight to actual couples with the lover card. That's not what it has to mean. It actually means choices. So reversed, it makes me feel like there's the illusion of choice for you, Cancer. There's the illusion of choice, maybe with a job offer, is what I'm seeing with this falcon here. Oh, again, straight onto the floor. What are they so hyped to tell you? Oh, interesting. 9 of Swords, King of Wands. If you've been hanging out, you know that we've seen those ones tonight. Yeah. Illusion of choice when it comes to a job prospect, and you're anxious about it. You might already realize that it's kind of an illusion of choice. You've got this King of Wands here, and I'm wondering if that's you or if that's the person offering you the job. Because if it's the person offering you something, a job, an opportunity, whatever it is, they're not lying to you. They're not trying to deceive you. They're not trying to give you a bad option. It just might be that it is that way. But they're not doing it like maliciously. Strength. 3 of Wands. Yeah. Okay. You might want to wait. You might want to wait for a better opportunity to come along. Nobody here is trying to do you dirty. Nobody here is trying to swindle you or whatever. It just so happens that this is not the right fit for you. Whatever this opportunity is, you feel it in your bones that you don't like it. Oh, just noticed the camera's a little high. You feel it in your bones that it's just not right. It's making you anxious. And you need to have the strength to say no, and you need to have the strength to sit and wait for a better opportunity, which is hard. I'm not going to say it's not. I'm not going to say it's not hard. So that's what's up for Cancer right now. What is good news for Cancer, though? Because this is kind of a bummer. This is kind of a bummer for Cancer. So can we get some good news for Cancer? We're going to get good news from the Marigold Tarot. We're going to get good news from the Marigold Tarot. She's spooky, she's scary, but she's oh so sweet. And she just wants to take care of you like a mom. So what's the good news for Cancer? What can they look forward to? What can give them joy and peace right now in this stressful waiting game of a time? What does Cancer need to know right now? Excuse me. What's up with Cancer? I'm being a little bit quiet too. Does anybody else here do tarot? Read tarot for fun or for other people, for yourselves? Because I feel like tonight my cards are pretty quiet, and that might mean I need to feed them. I'm just wondering if other people feed their cards or not, or if that's just a me thing. If that's just something that I do. I don't know where I got it. Just myself? Yeah, you just feed yourself. Okay. Oh, there's the card again on the floor. Oh no, you're kidding me. It's strength again. It's strength again. What, are you trying to tell me that there's no joy for Cancer right now? Are you trying to tell me there's no joy for Cancer right now? It's just strength and patience? Come on, there's gotta be something for Cancer. Yeah, I am doing free readings. We're doing Cancer right now, and then I can do one for you if you'd like. Give me something happy for Cancer, please. Got the no way. Got the 5 of Cups. And we've got the High Priestess reversed. 5, no, not cups. I said cups, didn't I? 5 of Coins, High Priestess reversed. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Treat yourself to something not religious. Treat yourself to, I don't know, something relaxing and physical. Something as small as a coffee, as big as a spa day, right? Don't splurge on like a new tarot deck or fancy stones or like a reading or whatever. Splurge on something for your body. That's what Cancer needs right now. Okay, I'm sorry that was not a lot of good news, Cancer, but you have advice at least. Okay, we'll put you away, put Cancer away. And then the next question. Next question. On this boy, I think he wanted to get me pregnant. Ooh, boy. Do not trust him. If that's what you think, I don't know if you need a tarot reading. I think I can just tell you to not trust him. But we can check. We can check. because I think that the Marigold Tarot would be perfect. Like I said, she's kind of like a mom. Let's see what she has to say about this. I'm actually kind of interested if she chews him out. Kind of interested. 6 of Cups. Six of Cups. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Blocked me. Or, yeah, no, he's a player. 6 of Cups? Sorry? He's a player. And he's literally just trying to play with your feelings. Again, on the floor. 8 of Rings reversed, and in this deck, rings is coins. Coins are rings. So we've got 8 of Rings. Yeah, that's vanity. Vanity. Vanity and like 6 of Cups with like multiple choices and like being just out to get as many girls as he can. Ooh, ooh, the Tower reversed. Yeah, him blocking you, you dodged a fucking bullet. You dodged a bullet with him blocking you. This guy is not to be trusted. This guy is a vain, greedy, I want it all player who is not going to have your interests in mind. Let's see, can you see my cards with my light like that? I hope so. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Can I get a reading on another boy? I can give you one more card. I can give you one more card, yeah. Let's see, we're gonna do it with the cats this time. I'm gonna do it with the cats this time. See what they say on this other boy named Victor. Uh-oh. You know I like a Victor. You know Victor's a great name. Can we trust him though? Can we trust him? Oh, no. 7 of Cups. Wheel reversed. 7 of Cups, wheel reversed. That's on you. That's it if you want to. He's gonna be passive on that. You are the one who's going to choose whether or not you want to do something. And it doesn't, like, it's not going to be good or bad either way, either choice. It's going to be fine. The cards aren't saying he's an asshole, but the cards aren't also aren't saying like he's your soulmate. So if you want to, yeah, try. That's what the cards say. Try. It might be great. It might not be, but it won't be terrible. Yeah, you're welcome. Anybody else? I saw Peculiar in the chat. I saw Peculiar in the chat. Did I see somebody else? I feel like somebody else popped in. No? You're moving right now. Oh my god. Do you want something about moving? Moving. Do you want something about moving and your new job? Do you want like a prediction on how that's going to go or advice or something? Because that's what I want to do for you. That's what I want to do for you. Okay, let's try it out. We're gonna start with Litha. We're gonna start with Litha, and we're going to bestow on me the knowledge. And then we're gonna do tarot. Katerina. Doing something bad. I can pull one more card for you, Katerina. Let me do Peculiar first, since they're right now. But yeah, you got the Seven of Swords, I think. And that is about like people going behind your back. But I really think Spirit was trying to tell you, even if there's a real threat, that you're okay. It's not as big as it feels like. Even if there is real danger, it's not big danger. It's a little tiny danger. I hope that makes sense. But we're going to do Peculiar first. And we're going to see what Litha has to say about moving and a new job. Moving and a new job. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay, you can't just all fall out and then not be face up. Are you going to tell me a card, or are you not going to tell me a card? Do you not want to talk to Peculiar? Are you not the right deck? Or do you have something to say? Because you told me that you wanted to say something. Oh. Clear quartz. The embrace of the shadows is gently lifting. Light is needed now to nourish you. Clear quartz and light. Clear quartz and light. Who are we speaking about? Because I feel like they're talking about a deck. They're talking about a deck. They're talking about the clown. Oh. Clear quartz, you were asking for the twin. The twin. That might be your roommate. That might be your roommate. You guys might be vibing. You guys might be on a wavelength right now. Embrace of the shadows. It might also be... Cause you notice how they're sleeping? I don't know if you can see from the light, but they're asleep right now. Hi, Rowan! And since this is talking about shadows and light, I do wonder if this is like shadow work. If this is shadow work, but it says the embrace of the shadows is gently lifting. Light is needed now to nourish you. So I think that this is a light work. I know that's not what that means when people say light work, but I think a sort of opposite of shadow work is what's needed. You need to play with joy, play with your inner child, play with your excitement, play with just like let yourself get hyped, let yourself get excited and happy and joyful. Buzzed is a word coming. I think that it's mirrors. I'm seeing mirrors. I'm seeing, can we get another cloud card? Because I'm seeing mirrors. And that makes me think that I need another card. And they're so hard to shuffle. They're such an awful shape to shuffle. Limitless. The word limitless. The little. The little. Yeah, this is about going ham. This is about going ham with joy. Like, don't, obviously you're probably good at shadow work. You're probably good at like incorporating the parts of you that are hard to incorporate. Right now, you want to celebrate the parts of you that are easy to incorporate. The little, that are not even easy. Like, I'm getting like, paint your house stupid bright orange, right? Paint your house pink. Retile the kitchen to have pixel art in it, like just stupid stuff, right? Reupholster the couch in Nickelodeon green, right? Just whatever your kid self would be super excited to do, like revel in it. Revel in it, right? Yeah, like I said, I'm getting mirrors, and it's the light. It's the light. You want to fill it with as much joy as possible. The shadow self is asleep right now. Let it get good sleep. Let it have a nap. It probably deserves it, dude. Don't wake it up right now. You need to have fun with the light part of yourself. What else? What else does Litha have to say? This is great advice right now. What about the job, though? This seems to be about the house. What about the job? Oops. What about the job? Aha. Money magic. Money magic. It's limiting beliefs that it's in limiting beliefs that magic goes to die. Dream big. Don't let yourself have like, don't say like, oh, I probably won't get that job. So like, why even bother, right? Never, ever, ever say, why even bother? Go out of your way to apply to your dream job. I don't know. I want to say even if they're not currently open, but I don't want to like make you get blacklisted somewhere. I don't know how job scouting works right now. But don't ever say it's not gonna happen. Just do it anyway. And you're good at all of this already. I know you are. Oh, I don't like the way the light looks. Let's see if we can fix that. Let's see if we can fix that. Even just a little bit. Let's see if that helps. So, hopefully this is helpful. I think it might have been too much what you wanted to hear, but it's what the card said. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. The card said it. Let's super helpful. Good. I'm so glad. So I was going to pull one more card for Katarina just to clarify what Spirit was saying about the Seven of Swords. And then I would really love to pull for Rowan if they have anything to ask. What did you mean by the Seven of Swords? What's going on? You said it's not much to worry about, but what is it? Knight of Chalices. Knight of Chalices. Okay, good. Sorry, just reading chat. I'm glad you have a question. Okay, Katarina, I think that you are this Knight of Chalices. You are going places, but you're going on your own pace. You're going at your own pace. So you might not be where you want to be when you want to be there, but you're going to be there eventually. And I think that that might be the place being out of whatever situation is giving you stress right now. You're going to get there eventually. You're just taking the slow route, and that's not a bad thing. You're being deliberate. You're being purposeful. You're winning the so-called race. Oh, now the camera's bad. Let's fix that. There we go. That's better. So, slow and steady wins the race. You're doing this correctly. You're doing this thoughtfully. It's just taking longer than you want it to. So, you're going to be fine. I promise. Okay, Rowan. What did you think of? What did you think of? I'm glad I can help. You're so welcome. Oh, I love a question that starts with, okay, so. Okay, so, and then a long pause. You know it's going to be good. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you so much. I do tarot every first Tuesday. So the first Tuesday of every month, I do a free tarot stream. And in the meantime, I put out some videos. It's work related. My job is going through a lot of changes. Different team is where we, ooh, that sucks. I don't want to quit because I like it here, but I could use some advice about the change. Yeah. Yeah, and I know exactly who wants to talk to you. I know exactly who wants to talk to you about it. Yeah, because if you're so used to ceremony. So we're going to ask Yule and Litha. Managers aren't the most communicative, so I feel a bit in the dark about it. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Yule and Litha are going to help you put some light on the situation, and they're going to tell you what you might need to get through it. Ceremony. I call upon those heralds of winter, dimming light for better sight. Hear thy praise, spilling from thy lips, a spell I'll cast for thy spirits in me. So this, I really think it's just about your routine being thrown off. Aw, dang, the light's still not great. Still not great. Still not loving it. Let's try this. So I think ceremony is about, yeah, your routine being thrown off. Your, oh, hello. Ringing the bells. Ring thy bell to cast them out. Ring thy bell and dance about. Swirl the sounds amidst the winds. Nowhere to hide, for all will ring. And snow. There is beauty in the divine that settles on thy flesh, a magical enchantment bestowed in purity. Okay, and then I want to get some from Midsummer too, because I feel like these two are working together to try and tell you something. Aren't the most communicative? I think that that has to do with the bells. You might have to speak up a bit, which sucks, but you might need to really gently send an email that is really clear and just says, hey, I don't feel in the loop. I'm not angry, but I would like to know what's going on. Roses. Roses. The soft petal felt upon your flesh is ready to release her thorns. Ooh, I think the roses and snow might be talking about the same thing. Roses and snow, what's going on? They're both talking about settling on flesh. Eternal love. I mean, you like your job. I don't know about eternal love, though. If your reading is about someone outside of a romantic relationship, receiving this card is a confirmation of their devotion to you or a sign that they are okay and you don't have to worry about them. They will find the help and support they need. The same can be said for you if you're experiencing difficult time. Help is on the way in the form of a supportive friend, mentor, or family member. Okay, so what's snow about? What's snow about? Because they're so similar in their little poems. Water has been long associated with access to the spiritual realm, and snow's healing properties are similar, but water can be overwhelming, chaotic, a massive force. Snow is soft, pure, and gently whispers, healing, settling lightly upon you instead of being overwhelmed. Reminder, there is no need to know everything at once, nor is there any reason to rush. Allow things to gently come over you. Okay. So the cards are saying it's going to be fine. Even if you don't know what's going on, even if you don't know everything, even if it's frustrating, it's going to be okay. You don't have to know everything for things to work out. Not just good, but like great as far as roses are concerned, right? Eternal love. I don't know. I'm not eternally in love with my job, but some people are. I think that that's a really, really good sign. I do think it is telling you from this, though, that's your advice. Ringing of the bells. You need to make at least a little bit of noise to ask for me neither. More like a long-term, like, yeah. Yeah, but that's just, I don't know. These are just so strong with their message that I think even if you don't get the answers you want, it's going to turn out maybe even better than you expect. With the only advice being At least like send an email. At least like say something. Like, don't let them just get away with not telling you anything. Change a routine, saying something, and letting it wash over me. Okay, good. Okay, good. I'm glad it's resonating. Okay, again, I've got too many decks spread all over. Let's start cleaning it up a bit. Do you have my yearly one-on-one? That's perfect. Yes, that's exactly it. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Okay. Is anybody else in chat that hasn't gotten a reading? Otherwise, I think that we're on Scorpio. I think Scorpio is the next tarot. Relay. Oh, Mom wanted to relay something. Okay, yeah. What's up? What's the next one? Yeah, you can ask a question for a friend. Let's do a little dance. Straighten out my tarot cloth. Rearrange my little rose. We found it on the beach. Very happy about that. Sell her house to move. How is that looking? Should she sell to an investor or wait? Well, my gut says fuck investors. But let's see what the cards say. Let's see what the cards say. I don't know why, but the crows want to talk. They're not really the investment kind of type. They're not really the house kind of type. They're more the silly Billy kind of type, but let's see what they need. Whoa, okay. Displacement. Ooh. Okay. That sounds like moving. I mean, that's another word for moving. Luck. Yeah. Yeah, actually, it might be time to move. Yeah, actually, it might be time to move. Let's see, one more. Oh. Interesting. This isn't what I expected. Sorry, this isn't what I expected. We've got ghosts, fear, and exposed. Displacement and luck. I want to know what it thinks about displacement, because I was like, oh, that's just another word for move. But I think it's more about like homelessness. Hold on. Be aware if you are lashing out at someone or taking your frustration out on an innocent bystander. Shame. Fear and ghosts. What are you trying to say? Are you being literal? Are you... Because I thought you were being literal with displacement being another word for moving and luck being like, oh yeah, now's the time to move, she'll get a good price. But now that I've got exposed ghosts and fear, I'm like, okay, if you're being literal, that makes me think that you're going to move, you're going to get a lot of money for your house, and then you're going to move into somewhere haunted, and you're going to hate it. So I need to know if, are you being literal? Are you being literal right now? Also remember that the crows love to just mess with you. The crows love to just pull pranks. So, fledgling, vulnerable, hopeless. Or are they in sync with reality? About ghosts. Tell me about ghosts. Why are you not in alphabetical order? Interesting. Okay, so if it's being literal, I've already said, I think that it's, she'll sell her house, she'll make a lot of money, and then she'll move into a place that's haunted and she'll hate it. But if they're not being literal, if they're going more off of their book definitions, it's more about generational fears, generational beliefs, literal like ghosts in your thinking that have been handed down through the generations, and misplaced anger. Because a lot of these cards, other than luck, all four of these cards are kind of talking about that misplaced anger with passed down beliefs that no longer serve you. And I don't know what that has to do with moving. I don't know what that has to do with selling your house. But it might be that she needs to hear something about that. It might be she needs to hear something about that, so. Hopefully you can pass that along in a coherent way. Fingers crossed. But yeah, 2 messages there. Take it or leave it. And remember that the crows like to play pranks. Play pranks. The crows like to play pranks. So they could be teasing you about the ghosts. Okay, I think I saw someone pop in. I think I saw someone pop into chat. Is there anybody here who needs a reading who hasn't gotten one yet? Or was that just a pop in, pop out kind of thing? It might have been a pop in, pop out. Okay. In that case, we're going to have a brief intermission, and then I'm going to come back, and if we don't have anybody new in the chat, we are going to go ahead and do Scorpio next. Okay? So I'll see you guys in, let's say, 20 minutes. Okay? I'll see you soon. I am muted. I was muted. Thank you for saying something. Okay, I came back a little bit early, but that's okay. And I think we're gonna do Scorpio's general reading. I think we're gonna do Scorpio's general reading. And I was saying 10 of Wands reversed. We had that earlier in the night, and it's funny. I thought you were still setting up to hit the card. Yeah, thank you so much for saying something. Did you give the cards the leftovers? Not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna feed them tonight. I'm gonna feed them overnight. Feed them overnight and maybe give them a cup of coffee in the morning. They deserve it. So Scorpio's letting go of some more baggage. We saw that, I think, with Cancer as well. Letting go of baggage. What's this baggage that Scorpio's letting go of? Scorpio's kind of the sign to be talking about letting go of. Gemini, yeah, it was Gemini, huh? But Scorpio's kind of the sign to talk about letting go of baggage, right? So what are they up to? What's going on here? Can we have another one? Can we have another card? Scorpio? Scorpio, please. Rising, yeah. I've got Scorpio placements too. I'm always interested. I know that some people watch tarot readings for zodiacs based on their sun sign. Some people watch it based on their moon sign. Some people watch based on their rising sign. And people are very opinionated about this kind of thing. Oh, interesting. Okay. Got the moon, the 10 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. Again, we got 2 10s. We've got the moon, which is about kind of confusion. And the 6 of Wands, which is kind of being a contrarian, but being right about it. And we've also got, oh my god, we've got the Hermit immediately falling out of the spooky deck. This might be, Scorpio, you might desperately need some alone time. This might be the spirits saying, for yourself and others' safety, you need alone time. You're not feeling good, you're not feeling great, and you need to spend some time apparently with these cards on the floor. Let's see what we got here. Another 10. This time the 10 of Cups. Knight of Cups. 3 of Cups. Page of Pentacles. I don't even think that all of these are going to fit on the screen. The fact that we have 3 10s in one reading is really telling me something is big with you, Scorpio. Something's going on. You're feeling a lot of... Scorps do have big feelings, huh? Scorps do have big feelings, and like this makes complete sense, right? You've got big feelings of accomplishment, of family, of love. Actually, you can't quite see that there. Of family and love. You've got big feelings of hurt and betrayal. You've got big feelings of relief. And you got big feelings of confusion, which if I had that many big feelings, I'd be confused too. We've got the Hermit, Six of Wands, and the Three of Cups. And I really feel like those cards are talking about, like I said, for, what happened to the webcam? What happened to the webcam? Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Technical issues. The webcam has died. I'm gonna see what I can do about it. You know, so that's that big Scorpio energy of just too much. Too much. And my phone said, okay, that's too much for me. Here we go. Webcam's back. I'm gonna turn the light back on. Because without the light, it does suck. Please, there we go. And turn the light back on. Okay, back in business. Cool. What were we? We were at Scorpios having big feelings, so big it shut my phone down. Big and confused. We're talking about how you need to spend some alone time for you and others' safety. And how the Three of Cups is slotting into this, because I am interested in that Three of Cups about because Three of Cups is like, see how there's three hands, sort of. You can kind of tell from here, not really. But in this picture, they've got three hands offering three cups in abundance, a kind of a toast, celebration. Which doesn't really ring true about staying away from people, about the Hermit, about the contrarian, you know? So that makes me think about this Page of Pentacles and Knight of Cups here. These might be the three hands of you and these two people. The Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. These might be the two people that, Scorpio, you want to focus your time on and maybe back away from others. Somebody who's maybe good with money, maybe starting a business, maybe Page, it doesn't have to be a teenager, but maybe somebody who's kind of young at heart, but not childish. And the Knight of Cups, somebody who is slow and steady, wins the race, but also kind of social justice warrior, somebody who has big, strong feelings about big, strong things and wants to do what's right wants to do what needs to be done and has such a big heart, it overwhelms them. If that is making you think of people, Scorpio, those are the two people that the cards are telling you to hang out with for a while and to try to avoid others a little bit. Just until this huge intensity of emotions calms itself down. Excuse me. Because having 3 tens in one reading, like, no wonder you're going nuclear. You're feeling huge feelings. So, yeah, hopefully that helps you out. I do want to ask the cards one more thing. I know this is already a huge pile of cards, but I'm really interested in the Hermit and the Six of Wands. If that's actually about like self-isolation or if that's more of a I told you so. Because I'm also getting I told you so vibes from it. Can we get one more card? 2 of Wands. Yeah, I think that's less social isolation and more I told you so. You might not have the patience to hang around other people because they were putting you down or telling you you could do something and you did it and you're feeling you did it. It was something huge. It was something good. And you're feeling the emotions of the aftermath. This pride and happiness, this relief of a burden, and this pain of loss from this huge accomplishment that people told you you couldn't do. And so you're feeling a, I told you so. I knew I could do it. I told you I could do it. Why didn't you believe me? And maybe these were the 2 people that believed you. You should go out to drinks with them. Okay, Scorpio, hopefully that resonates. Hopefully that resonates, because that was big. That was a lot. That was a fun one, though. I'm kind of wondering, because I have some Scorpio placements, wondering what I need to, wondering what I need to celebrate. Did it vibe? It vibed a little bit. I don't feel like my feelings are that big right now, but I'm not a Scorpio sun, so could be that that's why my feelings aren't that big, but I have done some pretty big accomplishments lately. So maybe I should pick out my Knight of Cups and Page of Pentacles and take them out for drinks. Who's next? Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, anybody in the chat who hasn't had a reading yet before we move on to Aquarius? I doubt it. So I'm going to start reading for Aquarius. Oh, what's with the doubles? Got 3 of Swords and 3 of Wands now. What's with these doubles? Four of Cups. Happy Pride. Yeah, happy Pride. Aquarius, are you good? Aquarius, are you feeling a bit depressed? Aquarius, do you need to talk to your doctor about maybe upping your meds? Because you are feeling hurt, you're feeling a longing, you're feeling an emptiness. Where is this coming from, Aquarius? Let's do this. Well, maybe that's a bad question to ask the card because it's going to be different for everybody. Well, maybe not. Justice and the 8 of Swords. Yeah, you're feeling depressed, Aquarius, just because of like the state of the world, huh? Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. But what can we do about it? What can we do about it? Let's ask the Marigold Tarot about Aquarius. Because I get it. It's not fun right now. It's not happy right now. Not in the news, not in the world. But your life doesn't have to be as sad as the news. Your life can still have joy, and the cards should still be visible. Let's put those up a little bit further so you can see them. What's some advice for Aquarius to kind of get out of this funk, to get out of feeling hurt, lonely, longing, empty? Again with the floor. Page of Wands, Chariot reversed. Chariot reversed to me speaks to that stuckness, speaks to that. Oh my, is he on a unicycle? Dude, this guy's on a unicycle. You seeing this? Well, I told you there's a reason I love this deck. There's an absolute reason I love this deck. Anyway, that's the feeling of stuckness. But that's not what to do. Rather, the Page of Wands is absolutely a what to do. And it's a hobbies. You need to do what makes you historically happy, what you're interested in, what you're passionate about. And it doesn't have to be hobbies. It is like the key word there is passion. What are you an amateur at that you love to do? What are you passionate about? What brings you joy, even if it doesn't bring you money, if it doesn't bring you success, it doesn't bring you anything other than joy? Or maybe it brings you all of those things, but joy is the main focus, right? And I feel like a doctor. I feel like a doctor being like, oh, you're depressed? Just like do the things you love. Just do the things you love to do and that'll fix it. Right? Isn't that how that works? It's not, but oh my God, stop falling on the floor. Okay, this is a lot of cards. Hold on. We're going to pull this out. And so, Aquarius, you're in a funk. Do what makes you feel good. What else is here? What else is here? We got 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands, the Fool, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, again, passion, doing it without a plan, just doing it for fun. 6, again, doubling. What is that about? What is that about? Because that makes me think that maybe Maybe like take a day trip or a weekend trip in pursuit of a passion, in pursuit of a hobby. Are you writing a book? Is it set in a type of place that you could get to for a weekend trip? Like, is it, if it's set next to the ocean, can you go to the ocean for the weekend? Are you really into a certain kind of craft? Can you look up a club? Can you look up a convention? Because those happen like year round. If you look hard enough, you can find gatherings of people. Or maybe you're passionate about nature and you just need to go on a hike. It could be as simple as that. But whatever it is that this passion is coming from, take a trip, like go somewhere physically to go do that passion, and just do it for the joy of it. Because that's going to make the world a better place. That's going to bring human connection, and that's going to fight off this pain, longing, and emptiness. Okay, Aquarius? That's my advice for you, is to physically take a trip to go meet people or submerge yourself in something that you're very passionate about. I hope that makes sense. Okay, I think this is the last one. Is Pisces. Unless there's anybody who's going to speak up, we're going to do Pisces next. And then we might close out. So let's check up on what Pisces is feeling. What does Pisces need to know between now and solstice? Between now and solstice, what does Pisces need to hear? What does Pisces need to know? Got Queen of Cups reversed. The Queen of Cups is somebody who's very mature, very in tune with their emotions, very mom-like. Someone you might not notice, but absolutely is a necessity to have around. Then we got the Eight of Wands reversed, which speaks to me a kind of stillness. And the fact that they're both reversed actually makes me think that they're technically upright. I don't know, that's what I'm feeling, so I'm going to flip them around. So, Nicole, hi, yeah. So we're doing a reading for Pisces right now, and then I'll do a reading for you afterwards, okay? So Pisces, you've got this, oh, it's the King of Cups. Oh, I completely misread that. Okay. King of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So you might have, like, something really overwhelming coming at you, but you're feeling completely in control, Pisces. There's the sea, it's raging, and you are calm and collected. You've got all these sticks coming at you and you're like, I can handle this. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're rolling with the punches. You're on top of stuff and you're ready for whatever comes at you. That's interesting, but what's coming at you? What's coming at you, Pisces? What's going on? Who are we going to ask about that? I think we're going to ask you something in a second. But for now, I'm actually thinking... the Mirror Oracle. Now, the Mirror Oracle is only for spiritual stuff. They don't talk about the physical world. This, to me, isn't reading physical world. Or if it is, it's that Eight of Wands as like stuff and things and events are just like coming at you and you're just handling it with serene grace. And I want to know how you're being so calm and collected and in control. What's going on, Aquarius? Wait, wrong. Sorry, Pisces. What's going on, Pisces? What's making you so strong? Who's backing you up? Where's the strength coming from? Tethers. It's coming from tethers. You know you have a support system. Okay, like that's great news. I love it when my friends have support systems. And it's coming from armor. Wow, very literal. Very literal. Armor and tethers. You have the support system you need. You have the personal armor, the coping mechanisms, the skills, the teachings, the lessons that you need. Wow. Pisces, did you even need a reading? Because you're just kind of going for it, huh? Yeah, I don't think you need anything from me. I think that you've got this all yourself. I do know that I'm going to pull a card from In Bulk for you, though, because, like, you've got this, but I want you to continue getting this. I don't want this to go anywhere. So we're going to pull a self-care card for you because you absolutely deserve it with how badass you've been being. Or are going to be, maybe. Because that Ace of Pentacles could be that this cycle is starting for you. If it hasn't already. Yeah, I guess we're killing it. Yeah, I guess you are too. And what do you need to do to take care of yourself? Peppermint. Take from me what keeps me held back, clearing myself from all that does not belong in the vision of what is to come. It's that same strength. And we're cleansing with peppermint. We're banishing. We are only accepting these strong, killing it energies. We are only accepting this. We're only accepting this in our life because we're banishing everything else. That's what peppermint says to me. So drink some peppermint tea, have a peppermint bath, have a peppermint shower, treat yourself to some nice candy. But peppermint is the energy to kind of feed this energy. Wow. Okay, Pisces, you're killing it. Good job. Good job. Good job. And that's everybody. That is everybody for zodiac signs. I can post all of the separate videos soon because I like having those ready for you guys for replays. For some reason, Virgo and oh my god, right, Nicole, thank you. I meant everybody is in the zodiac signs, not like stream. Thank you. But yeah, I'll post. And Keke, yeah. So we'll do Nicole, and then we'll do Keke. Okay, good. Thank you for understanding. Okay. Nicole, your question was general love reading for June. Absolutely. That can absolutely be done. So let's see what's up. Oh, that was fast. This is a card that's been coming up a bit tonight. The Seven of Wands reversed. It's a kind of anxiety. It's a kind of, at least upright. It's about anxiety. It's about fear. It's about social rejection. Upside down, reversed, it could mean either you're perceiving a fear that isn't there, or you are participating in the social rejection. I would read this more as you are overly anxious of a fear that's not there. So let's see, what is that fear about? Because if it's not actually there, where is it perceived to be coming from? Oh. Yeah. It fell down and it completely disappeared. Where did it go? Oh my god, it's gone. Where did it go? I saw it. It was the Pentacles. I think it was like the Eight of Pentacles. I'll find it. I'll find it eventually. Oh, there it is. It got stuck in the molding. Wow. Hidden. Eight of Pentacles. So you're really good at something. You cards don't want me to know. Yeah. Cards are shy. I don't know. They've been jumping out all night. They've been jumping out all night. So I wouldn't say shy. This one, though. What's up with that? You have a talent, Nicole. You have a talent. And whatever that talent is, something, and I'm assuming your love life, since that's what the reading is about, is making you anxious about your talent. Anxious in a way that you shouldn't be, because there's nothing to make you, like, there's no real threat. There's no real threat. It's all in your head. So can we get some advice about maybe not having to deal with this anxiety, maybe pushing this anxiety away, maybe dealing with it? Let's see advice here. The light. Don't hide your light under a bushel. Whatever your talent is, you might be embarrassed to share it. You might be embarrassed to let your crush or somebody know about it because it's cringe or it's not cool. I don't know, but whatever your talent is, just air it out. Let everybody know you have that talent, because that's what makes you you, and that's what makes you special. And in reality, nobody's upset about it. Nobody thinks it's cringe. Nobody thinks it's weird. That's all in your head or in propaganda. You need to be you. And if you are you, you'll find that people approach you the way you need them to. The kind of people who should be in your life come towards you. So that's my advice. Whatever your fun talent is, whatever makes you you, don't hide it. Expose it. Show it to everybody. And don't be nervous. Yeah, I'm so glad I can help. I'm so glad I can help. Okay, Keke is up next. How does my crush feel not seeing me for 2 days at work? Probably not much, just from not the cards, but from me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm having a lot of fun with this. Okay, so we got the 10 of Swords reversed. What else is going on? What does that mean? What do you mean by the 10 of Swords reversed? Can I get some context for that? Please. Eight of Swords. Interesting. We're going to pull from this deck. I'm not seeing the whole picture here. This makes me think that you are overly anxious. Like, not a little bit overly anxious, like Nicole was. KK? Yeah, I'm doing yours now, KK. Nicole was a little bit anxious. You're like bleeding anxious. You're like physical wounds anxious. And you don't need to be. You don't need to be. This cat here, I don't know if you can see. This cat here is blindfolded. And she's up in this tree full of, down at the bottom are these swords. So you can't see the whole picture and it scares you. And that is human. And that's totally fine. But you have these images that come up in your head of all these worst case scenarios. And that's what the 10 of Swords reversed is kind of alluding to. It's talking about how these worst case scenarios, which is 10 of Swords upright, you need to let these swords fall out. It's upside down. The anxiety needs to fall out. Needs to fall away because you have these worst case scenarios in your head and they are not going to come true. You are much more careful, much more in control. Even if you're blindfolded, you can trust yourself. Can trust other people more than the worst case scenario. So I'm asking in bulk here for one more card. Oh, interesting. Okay. And like, this is a well shuffled deck. This is not because these cards were stuck together, but we got Brigid and Bridges Doll. Brigid says, "May the serpent wake, bellowing with the rising flame and beckoning the wisdom that awaits your return." And Bridges Doll, "Thread by thread I weave my desires, working as one with the source of my creative power." So this, what is this about? Let's see. Sorry, I'm just reading, trying to figure out how this applies to you. Okay. So these are both pretty good cards. This Brigid is a goddess, and she's here about Okay, we're going to start with Bridges Doll first because I think that's more poignant for your question, actually. Bridges Doll, it's about stability. It's about family and connection. It's about harmony. I think that that's the best word for it. It's about harmony. So it sounds like, let me see what a good quote. Receiving this card suggests fortune has entered your orbit and can indicate a prosperous and joyful time ahead. That's not what you asked for. Financial stability, happy home. In a reading about love, this card can mean a harmonious relationship in which both partners are supported and nourished, a happy life, blessed by the goddess herself. So a blessing from Brigid, as well as Brigid herself showing up and talking about who you are at work requires a very different person from who you are with friends. Who you are in the past does not have to be who you are today. Card validates your desire to take a different path and invites you to embrace all parts of you. So I think the cards didn't answer your original question because they're worried about you. They're worried about you. They're worried about your kind of lack of trust in yourself and this anxiety you have. And they're really asking you to trust him, trust yourself, and like let that trust and these blessings guide you instead of the anxiety. That's what I'm getting out of the cards. They don't want to answer your question because they want you to trust that 2 days is not going to ruin a relationship. Okay? They want you to trust that you are strong, capable, blessed, and you don't have to worry about worst case scenarios. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad it helped. Yeah, because they were taking me the long way, and they were like, "We're not answering the question." I'm like, "Okay, well, if you're not answering the question, that means that there's a reason." And they said, "Yeah, it's because she or they don't need to worry." Okay. Okay. So I'm glad I could help. Okay. Anybody else in chat? I think we're getting kind of low. It's getting a little bit late for me in my time zone. And I think people are kind of trickling out because it's towards the end of the night. Very thoughtful of the cards. Yeah, I love the cards. That's why I love working with tarot. It's because it usually gives not really the answer you asked for, but like the answer to the question you asked, but the answer to the question you needed to ask. It's part of why I love tarot so much. Okay. I think we're going to call it for the night. You're so welcome for the guidance. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing me support. Thank you for being friends of me and my cards. And I will see you next time. Okay. Good night, everybody. Sweet dreams. I'll see you later.